Hey there, this is Michelle Pescosolido, and I am on day 2 of the video challenge. And today I do have my Patriot shirt on the right way. So Bill pointed that out to me and said that that wasn't fair. So I wanted to be a good sport and make sure that I had it on the right way. But today I want to talk about something that's very real and some things that, and it's going to be a bit of a rant, but I want you to really get something out of it, and I want you to dig deep inside of you and be honest. So if you can promise me as I go through this video that you can be honest with yourself, you can peel back the layers and look inside yourself and ask yourself, is this you? Okay, first off, I'm going to assume just because you're seeing this video or you're in the industry that you're very serious about your success, that you want success in the home-based industry. You want to build a massive organization with your network marketing company, or you want to make affiliate sales, or whatever it is that you're doing, and your end goal is maybe to live financially free, spend more time with your family, travel the world. You have a drive, you have a passion, you know what you want. So I'm going to assume that's you. Now, what I want to ask you is, are you doing enough? Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I've worked with a lot of people in this industry, and I see people get bogged down. What do I mean by that? Well, let's just take, for example, we've got somebody that's in a network marketing company, and they're not consistently recruiting 2-3 people a month, or even just one person a month. It depends where you are in the industry, how much experience you have. But even if you're brand new, for me, when I started out in network marketing, being brand new in a health and wellness company at that time, I recruited probably about 10 people a month in the very beginning. And that was purely from reaching out to my warm market on my Facebook page. I mean, this means I contacted all my friends from high school, from college, and reached out to them and just said, hey, Sarah, guess what I'm doing? I just started a new business venture where I'm promoting XYZ products to help people achieve XYZ. Just wondering if you were open to checking out the product, or maybe if you were open to earning some additional income. If not, no big deal. I just wanted to give you an update on what was going on with me and see maybe if you knew anybody that might be interested. I got a lot of referrals that way. So when you look at somebody like me now, and Bill and I, and you see big time online marketers, it didn't start out that way. So if you're brand new in the industry and you're not having success right now, ask yourself, are you speaking to at least 10 people a day about your opportunity? Now, I'm not talking about you've got to go out and pitch them. And I think that that's a big barrier that people put up that stops them from moving forward and going out and really talking to 10 people. So my first question is to you, if you are new and you're in a network marketing company, you're not recruiting at least one person a month. I'd like to see, 2 or 3 a month, 3 or 4 a month. But if you're not, ask yourself, are you really talking to 10 people a day? Now, there is a really cool trick that your mind will play on you and convince you that you somehow are talking to 10 people a day. No, I am talking keeping track. Have I spoken to 10 people? No, I haven't talked to 10 people today. So I've got to check off my list and write the names down of the 10 people I actually made an effort to talk to about my business. I'm not talking like just randomly chiming in and saying, hey, what's going on? And they say, oh, nothing much. What are you doing? Oh, just working my business. That doesn't count. I'm talking actually approaching people and telling them what you're up to and letting them know what you have to offer, what you're doing for a project, a full-time project, a side project, and if they are open to an opportunity, if they are open to checking out your products, if they know anybody who are willing, that might be open to your products or opportunity, okay? That's the very first scenario. And that is really one of the things that I see when people come to me and they're saying, I'm just not having any luck. Well, how many people are you talking to a day? And I know that sounds rude, but that's what I want to know. Because people aren't, if you think that you can get into this industry and you think that you can be successful without talking to anybody, you're wrong. You've been led down the wrong path. Somebody has seriously lied to you. And either you've got to accept that and listen to the people who are telling you the truth and do what they say, or you've got to get out. You've got to get out of the industry. And I hate to say that, but that's the truth. Now, the next one is those people that just kind of sit back there quietly. I see them on Facebook, and they're basically doing their student mode. They're constantly showing up for webinars. They're constantly trying to figure out how to build a capture page. They're constantly setting something up. They're constantly creating a blog, or they're sending solo ads, or they're writing articles, or they're making posts on their Facebook page, or creating nonstop work. And they think they're being effective. They think that they're actually contributing to their success in the network marketing industry, and they're not. And I'm going to be truthful again. Is that you? Again, how many people have you reached out to and talked to today? Now, here's the thing. If you are doing online marketing, so let's just say, for example, I'm out there running some Facebook ads. I'm generating leads. I'm bringing leads in. We are talking to 20, 30, 40 people a day because of our marketing efforts are working. Now, you might be struggling trying to figure out, okay, Michelle, I'm trying to get to that point so I can talk to people. Well, in the meantime, let's be honest. You still have 1 billion people on Facebook. You probably have a lot of friends and family. I don't like the excuse. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Oh, I can't do that. I can't go talk to my warm market because they're sick of hearing from me. Oh, I've already done that. I'm sorry. This industry takes balls. You have got to be able to let down your barriers. You have got to be able to just say, I'm going to do whatever it takes to succeed. I know that talking to people is what is going to end in a result of whatever it is your goal is. And you have to accept that. You have to realize that that is the key to success. It's not building all these massive sales funnels. It's not, sending solo ads. It's not trying to master necessarily a marketing method. It is speaking to people. So you've got to, in the meantime, if you're trying to build a blog, or you're trying to master a marketing method, or you're trying to figure out YouTube marketing, you still got to talk to people every single day. So where I'm going with that is even though what I learned in the past is I thought it would be a great idea to build a blog. And so I built a blog. Well, because I thought, this is something that's going to generate leads for me. I'm going to start getting exposure. I'm going to start building my brand. And just people are going to start coming. They're going to love my articles. They're going to read it. Well, what I didn't realize after I did that was there are millions of other people out there doing the same marketing strategy you're doing. And I was sitting there with a perfect little blog and no traffic. I was writing articles every single day. It was a waste of my time, a waste of my energy. I was wasting money. I wasn't getting any results because I hadn't mastered trying to figure out how to get traffic. So a lot of times people aren't thinking ahead. While something sounds really great to create a sales funnels don't mean anything unless you know how to drive traffic and get opt-ins. Now, there's so many things that come into play there, and I'm not going to get into all that because I feel like I'm going off on a tangent. But same thing is, if you can generate leads, if you don't know how to talk to those people, it's pointless. So people think a lot of times, oh, I got to be able to generate leads. Great, I figured out how to generate leads. And they're like, uh-oh, I don't know how to talk to these people. So you got to always look at the whole picture. And instead of really building out, this massive marketing campaign, test the beginning to see if it's going to work. If your capture page is not converting and you go and you build out this capture page, the sales page, your offer, your email follow-ups, and you get everything into place, you spend a year doing all this and it breaks at the very beginning. You've wasted an entire year, your entire time in this industry doing something that broke at the very beginning. So you always want to test things out in the very beginning. So when I say, let's be honest with ourselves here, what are you really doing? What are you really doing when it comes to money-making activities every day? One thing we are certain of, you've got to be talking to people and you've got to be having effective communication with them. That means you've got to be talking to them about your opportunity and your products. I'm not talking sneaking around it through back doors. Up front, let them know, be confident, leverage your team, leverage your sponsors, leverage your organization, whatever it is you have, and get those people in front of presentations. Don't throw presentations out them without permission. I want you to be honest with yourself today and ask yourself, what are you doing to make a difference in your business? What are you doing to take small steps towards your end goal. You know, you don't need to, a yard is hard, an inch is a cinch. Celebrate the small inches of victories. Don't think that you have to, go a whole yard to achieve success. Small little success steps are what are going to keep you going and keep you motivated in this industry. So with that said, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I want you to be honest with yourself, and I want to be honest with you that it is not easy. If people are telling you it's easy, they're wrong. Now, I make it look easy. Bill makes it look easy. There are a lot of people out there that make it look easy, but what you aren't seeing is when you pull back the covers and you look at the kind of work we put into this and the things that we had to do that we couldn't stand to do. I didn't want to talk to leads, but I knew I had to do it. I got over it. I was honest with myself, and I told myself, get off your butt and call leads, because you know that's what works. And you guys that are watching this, you know what works. So stop hiding behind your computer. Stop hiding behind this internet marketing theory or whatever it is that's going on. Internet marketing is fabulous, but stop hiding behind it and get out there and talk to people about your opportunity. It is about relationships. It's about getting it. It's a numbers game. The more people you expose your products and opportunity to, the better chances you are going to have at recruiting or making those sales. All right, guys? So be very honest with yourself on what you're really doing each and every day, because the ultimate is you only have yourself to blame. You can't blame anybody else. You can't blame the product. You can't blame the opportunity. You can't blame your sponsor. You can't blame the company. You can't blame your lack of technology skills. You are the only person. You have to take responsibility, and you've got to get real with yourself, and you got to do what you know it takes to be successful. So I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye-bye.